Welcome to Wealth Coffee Chats, folks, for your daily live updates. Get the most out of today's episode by participating in the chat. Make sure you ask some questions, be part of the conversation, have a bit of fun, grab a coffee or a tea, take some notes, and get ready to start your day, folks. Quick few housekeeping rules, though. No spamming, no advertising or self-promotion in the chat. That's not on. Be kind and respectful to everyone when participating. And most of all, have a good time. Real estate investing can be your biggest asset. It also can be your most expensive asset when it comes to getting it right or getting it wrong, folks. It can be time-consuming, stressful, and that's why here at Positive, we have what's called a 6-star team, a full-service team that provides integrated wealth and property investing solutions and services simply designed to help you progress towards your goal of passive income through your property portfolio, folks. Make sure you check out our other podcasts on the Positive Mentor Network. Not only is there Wealth Coffee Chats, there's the Urban Property Investor. Drops every Wednesday with straight talking investing strategies and lessons with Sam Saggers. Property Investor Tales. This is where our clients, you guys, share real life stories from property investing, hosted by some of our advisors and strategists. And that's done every fortnight, dropping every Monday. Wealth, Wine and Wisdom, folks, that debriefs the week that was in the world of finance and property, hosted by yours truly, Jason Witten and Andy Fenton on Fridays. Welcome to another Wealth Coffee Chats. Marvellous Monday. Hope you're well, folks, wherever you are. If you think it's Get Rich Quick, you're in the wrong place. This is the wrong podcast. This is the wrong live for you. Welcome to another Wealth Coffee Chat. Hope you're all awesome and well.
All right, morning, everyone. I'm back. Had a bit of a break last week. We got the tax team on, Anthony and Daniel, I believe. We're here, so morning to you guys. Back here for another Wealth Coffee Chat, property management. Bit of lighting coming through on my screen, isn't it? So apologies, team. I'll try to fix that, but I'm not sure what's going on. Anyway, hope you're all well. Team, Jeff's here. G'day. Awesome, Jeff. Hope you're well, mate. Give us a bit of a shout out, team. If you are on today, let me know where you're tuning in from. As you guys know, 10 past 8 or 10 past 9 for the Southern States, we jump on to a bit of a chat around all things property management on Wednesdays, and took my slot back from the tax team, and maybe we'll get them back during the week. We'll see. But team, if you haven't met me before, Cash Shoss is my name, representing the R&W Plus Property Management Group, part of the 6-star team here at Positive R&W. And as I say, we're talking all things property management this morning. Cool. All right, team, as you guys know, throughout the bit of the chat this morning, any questions, please pop in the chat. Today, we're going to be talking about, if I find my right slide, team, where are we? We are here. Right, today, here's how one investor let go 16.5K and counting. I'm going to share this conversation and this story with you guys this morning. It's a bit of a wild one here. There's a lot of money to let go. Alison's here as well. Morning, Alison. Hope you're well. Luke is here as well. Luke, I am fixing your question. It's coming. I promise you won't have to ask me a third time. We'll get that payment stuff sorted. Carolyn's here as well. Good to see you, Carolyn. Good stuff, team. All right, team. Today, how one investor let go 16.5K and counting. And here's why I think they might cost themselves another 5 to 10 grand. So let's talk about this. Now, you guys know, and we've been talking about this pretty much for the entire year, about vacancy rates and market conditions and the strength of the rental market. And the other night, I think at Mentoring, we sort of put a few ideas forward in relation to what 2025 might look like as well. So given we've got some really cool stuff happening with, really low supply and obviously the rental market there, still today, team, investors, landlords, property managers, still not getting it right, team. So I want to unpack this story because to me, I think you guys would agree, I would much rather 16.5K in my pocket or in your pocket for that matter. I'm sure you guys would love that. And I'm sure Brad would love that as well. Morning, Brad. See you jumping on there. So we're going to talk about that this morning. So here's the drill, team. So I was... as you guys know, I speak to a lot of clients in different locations. And so this property is in Brisbane, but the story is relative for wherever your investment properties may be sitting. So here's the problem. Here's the scenario. This is a 5-bedroom home. This home sits about 15 k's from Brisbane CBD south. It sits on acreage property, right? So we're not talking a 1-bed unit or a standard 4-bed home on a 400 square meter block. This home is an old Queenslander, probably heritage listed, right? On acreage, right? It's got a tennis court, it's got a swimming pool, it's got huge land, a lot of space, right? A lot of space. So in my experience, a lot of those homes are quite sought after. There's not a lot of them available, of course. It's very hard to find comparable properties because there's just not a lot of them. Some of these types of properties can be, owner-occupier homes. And so sometimes, from the investment pool, there's not a lot of them. Right. Now, this one is being rented and I've been watching it, and it is now 82 days today. It was 81 days yesterday. 82 days on the market for rent, available for anyone in Brisbane to come and rent this home, right? So 80 something days. Now it's about 11 and a half weeks, I think. Maybe you guys might correct me, but I think it's about, we'll call it 11 weeks. That's because that's what the math I wrote down this morning. 11 weeks vacant right now. Where I want to go with this conversation, how this client or how this investor, they're not a client yet, hopefully soon, but let go 16.5K because they haven't sort of hit the 3 Ps when it comes to their leasing campaign, right? Now, the 3 Ps, does anyone remember what the 3 Ps are? I might have spoken about this maybe a quarter ago. 3 Ps when it comes to leasing, putting your property on the campaign team, what are they? I'll give you guys one, right? Price. We're going to look at price and how we position that, how we frame that up. Price is number 1, presentation is number 2, and promotion and how we put that property on the market is number 3. So I'm going to talk you through those 3 Ps and how they've got it wrong and what I think they can do to turn this around. So right now, this property on acreage is currently listed at 19. Yeah, Tana's jumped in there. Presentation, fantastic. I think I've got a delay on my end, mate. So thank you. He jumped in on time there with the 3 Ps team. So this property that's on the market, right? It's $1,900 a week. Well, it's been advertised for $1,900 a week. Now, that's just the listed price. Doesn't mean it's worth that amount. Now what we do know is when we start to get properties at $900, $1,000 plus per week, there's not as many people in the marketplace looking to rent those types of homes, given the level of affordability required to rent those homes, right? Kind of makes sense. Now, I'm using this example because it's quite extreme, right? But I could probably find a $400 a week unit. I could probably find an $800 a week house in the same position, right? Now, this home here, again, I couldn't find a lot of comparables given the reasons we just outlined. But where I sort of came to this, it being listed at $1,900, I think it's actually probably, if it was at $1,500 today, it'd probably get rented, right? So we're going to call a $400 difference in market rate, $1,500 a week, and the advertised rate at $1,900. Outside looking into this campaign, it just seems like they haven't, done their due diligence or done their research or had a genuine conversation. Or the property manager probably hasn't gone to the owner with an actual strategy, and therefore we're stuck at this $1,900 a week. Interestingly enough, that's been the same listed price on day 1 as it is on day 82, right? That's where the 11 weeks, 82 days, $16,500 a week rent. Now, in missed opportunity, right? I've priced it at $1,500 times 11. I think that's 16.5K. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but that's where I've come up with that, right? So a 16.5K problem has been created because of a lack of strategy and lack of attention to price, potentially understanding. So what I want you guys to think about the next time your home or your investment goes to market, have a conversation with your property manager, understand the 3 Ps, find that strategy, right? Because when it comes to promotion, we'll jump on that one now. This type of property, being acreage, being a heritage listed home, 15 Ks in the CBD at a high level or a high level rent level per week, there's not as many tenants. So how are we going to actually attract those type of tenants, and where are they? Who are they? What do they do for work? Where do they hang? Now, again, this is relative. If you've got a $500, $600, $700 a week investment, it's the same thing, right? There's just more people in that tenant pool. Yeah, we still need to understand where these guys sit. So what are we going to do from a promotional point of view, our marketing point of view, our advertising point of view to attract that type of tenant, right? We've got to sort of understand that. In this case, I think what they've missed is there's no video, right? Doesn't showcase the home. There's no virtual tour. So again, not this agent hasn't removed the friction from the campaign. We're all busy, right? And I can tell you what, people at that level too are busy. They're not any different. And when there's no virtual tours and videos and floor plans and really good photography to showcase the home, you're going to find a problem. They can't see what they want to see, and therefore it's just all too hard, and they'll just go and rent something else, which is what's happening here. Hence 82 days vacant and 16.5K in missed opportunity. This home actually, as I said, has a tennis court and a swimming pool, and there's no emphasis on that kind of lifestyle. You would like to think that that home would be someone that would like tennis, promote that sort of stuff, team. So what is it about your investment property that is really attractive to tenants, and how can you promote that to the marketplace? The last one, presentation. At $1,500 a week, you know what? Actually, at $500 a week, would it be fair to say that people expect quality, that people expect you to meet minimum standards, that people expect a clean home, that people expect that the carpets are not stained and 15 plus years old and you can see the red wine stains from 2 years ago, right? No one wants that. I think we all know that. I know you guys look after your home's investments really well. And, you know, that's part of having that rejuvenation plan, you know, that improvement plan. What I found in this scenario, and this is just another element to perhaps why this owner has cost themselves a significant amount of money, is because I can see the carpets dead set look 15 years old and look stained, right? No one is finding that attractive, right? There's curtains that look old and dirty and just, they should just be replaced, team. So my point here is, what is your improvement plan when it comes to your investment? Now, you may have a home right now that is 3, 4, 5 years old, and there may not be anything you need to worry about right now. But what does that look like in 7 to 10 years? Should you start budgeting now to have that place repainted, recarpeted, new blinds, etc., etc.? So what's your improvement plan? Think about that, team. So what we start to see with this campaign, it did unravel very quickly, 80 odd days. It's a long time in this marketplace, regardless of the type of property. So team, you know, what's not, it probably should be called the 4 Ps, shouldn't it? The property manager should be the fourth one. Might add that on there, right? Because the property manager is obviously having a significant influence, team, on what and how your advertising campaigns are run, what the dialogue is like with the prospective tenant walking through the home. So, you know, maybe we'll change that to 4 Ps, right? Price, presentation, promotion, your property manager. They're the 4 key things that are going to help you succeed in a campaign, or in this case, for this particular owner, wherever they may be, 82 days, 16.5K. Now, if they don't change anything over this week, do we feel that the outcome will change? Right? I don't think it would, right? I think if we keep doing the same thing, we'll get the same result, right? So, really interesting story. Yeah, don't let that be you guys. Yeah, Tim's jumped in here. Some people want a certain rate of return. You're 100% right. And I think sometimes, to Tim's point, where in this case, the owner is focusing on the $1,900 per week that after 82 days is clearly not there. And they probably should be focusing on the 1,500, right? But what's actually happening is they're focusing on the smaller number of the $400. It's like, I will not drop at $400. I will not adjust at $400 because I want $1,900, right? So sometimes we get caught, team, focusing on the wrong number, right? The number is 1,500, 1,400, whatever it is, to get that cash flow coming in, to sort that revenue out, versus right now, whether it's $1,900 or $500, right now that owner has got duck egg in their bank account for the last 11 weeks. I think you guys would agree, as Tim said, right? Not ideal. Not ideal. Right. 3 Ps, 4 Ps. There you go, team. Any questions? Quickly pop in the chat, team. Otherwise, I'm going to let you guys go a couple minutes early and yeah, try get maybe the tax team or Jason back on tomorrow, 10 past 8, 10 past 9, wherever you guys are. So thanks for playing full out, team. As always, if there are any questions, I'll just quickly whack up down below, email address. If you've got any topics you want to talk about, any cool stories you've seen or heard out in the marketplace, love to hear about it. Love to sort of chat, get some insights from you guys, and get your perspective of what you guys see out in the marketplace as well. Always looking to get a story or two and learn a thing. So, team, thanks very much. Wednesday, done and dusted. Property management, done and dusted. There you go. I will click the right button hopefully in a second, guys. You guys have a good Wednesday. Catch you soon.
episode of Wealth Coffee Chat, folks. Make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications so you never miss a thing when we go live. Improve your portfolio and investing game, folks, with Wealth Coffee Chats live every morning at 8:10 each weekday. Make sure you join us. Previous episodes are also available wherever you get your podcasts, folks, as well as our other podcasts from the 6 Star team here at positivementor.com.au.